A Davis couple says they were bumped from their flight.
When they say the vouchers they got for a future trip didn't work, it was time to call Kurtis.
We know sometimes the airlines ask for volunteers and sometimes they bump you and you have no choice. Regardless, you should get something for it. So what happened in this case? Returning from a trip to see her aging parents, Joan and David Anton volunteered to be bumped from their U.S. Airways flight home from Burlington, Vermont. They'd get home a day later. They figured they could use the $425 travel vouchers to return to see them.
I'd just like to go visit my parents.
But when they went to use the 2 vouchers, they say U.S. Airways told them they couldn't because they had already been used.
You've got to be kidding me. I still have the voucher. I've never used it.
This whole thing has turned out to be just a total incompetent disaster.
Joan says she was told she had to contact American Airlines for help, considering it and U.S. Airways merged. But she says American never responded.
There's always the pain, the growing pains, if you will, the merging pains.
Travel agent Trudy Flores says miscommunication is common when airlines merge. So what are you owed if you're bumped? Under federal law, if you're bumped involuntarily, you have a right to cash. 400% of your one-way fare, up to $1,300 if they can't get you to your destination within 2 hours. If you agree to be bumped like Joan and David did, you get whatever the airline offers. But Trudy says don't forget.
Most of the time it expires within a year.
Once we contacted American Airlines, the airline confirmed the couple's vouchers are in fact active. Joan right away used them to book that trip back to see her parents. But the next time the couple is asked to be bumped,
I might not jump up.
Now, a lot of people may not realize this, but if you are involuntarily bumped, you have a right to cash or a check. Now, they may try to give you a voucher, but demand cash. And if they're asking for volunteers instead of getting a voucher, negotiate. See if they will give you cash. There are some exceptions to the right to cash rule, and we'll put that information on our website.
And Kurtis, what about weather problems?
You know, none of this applies to weather. Now, if you get delayed because of weather, they may put you up in a hotel, but they don't have to compensate.
Okay, thank you.
All right. If you have a consumer problem you can't resolve, maybe we can. Go to our website, CBS13.com/call Kurtis, and fill out our form.